How did a 13-year-old Afghan boy survive a flight from Kabul to Delhi by hiding inside the landing gear of a plane? Hello viewers, I'm Kavya Khandelwal and you're watching The Edge. This isn't a movie scene, it actually happened. A teenager from Afghanistan managed to sneak into the wheel well of a KAM Airlines flight and landed in Delhi alive. But the real shocker, he said he did it out of curiosity. Sounds unbelievable, right? Let's break down exactly what happened, how he pulled it off, and why the story has left the airport authorities and security experts scratching their heads. Picture this, it's a normal Sunday morning at Kabul Airport. Security checks, baggage loading, flights coming and going. But in the chaos, a 13-year boy from Kunduz city somehow managed to slip past security and make his way to the aircraft. Not the cabin, not the cargo hold. He went straight for the rear central landing gear compartment, the same place where the giant wheels of the plane fold up after takeoff. Now, this isn't just risky, it's practically suicidal. That place is tiny, freezing cold at high altitudes and has almost no oxygen. Globally, this act is known as being a wheel well stowaway and the survival rate less than 25%. But somehow this boy made it through. The 2-hour flight from Kabul to Delhi at around 11 a.m. The KAM Airlines flight number RQ4401 landed at Indira Gandhi International Airport. Passengers got off as usual, but then something strange happened. Airline personnel suddenly spotted a teenager roaming near the aircraft on the taxiway. Where did he come from? He wasn't on the passenger list. He wasn't staff. And that's when alarms went off. The boy was immediately caught and handed over to the Central Industrial Security Forces, that is CISF. Now think about it. How did a 13-year-old get inside a highly restricted airport in Kabul? How did he survive inside the landing gear compartment at freezing temperatures and low oxygen levels? And most importantly, what does this say about airport security in Afghanistan and even in India? During questioning at Delhi's Terminal 3, the boy revealed something shocking. He said he didn't run away to escape war or poverty. He wasn't even trying to seek asylum. He simply said, "I did it out of curiosity." Officials were baffled because the risks of such stunts are deadly. At 30,000 feet, temperatures can drop to minus 50 degrees Celsius. Oxygen levels plummet, causing hypoxia. The brain starves of oxygen and people lose consciousness within minutes. On landing, the landing gear heats up and could crush anyone hiding inside. In fact, dozens of stowaway attempts like this have been reported worldwide. Very few survive. Most either freeze to death or fall out when the gear doors open mid-air. But this boy, he somehow survived the 94-minute journey from Kabul to Delhi. And when security teams checked the landing gear compartment, they found a small red speaker inside, likely something the boy carried with him. After several hours of questioning, the authorities decided to repatriate him immediately by 12:30 p.m. He was on the same flight flying back to Kabul. Imagine this, a child sneaks into one of the most dangerous spots on a plane, cheats death, lands in another country, and then within hours is sent right back home. Here's the wild twist. This wasn't a carefully planned escape or a daring migration attempt like we have seen in other stowaway cases. This was literally a child's curiosity turned into a death-defying gamble. And yet, it exposed something terrifying. If a 13-year-old boy can slip into the landing gear of an international flight, what about someone with bad intentions? This isn't just one of curiosity's stunts. It's a huge security warning for airports in conflict zones like Kabul. Because in aviation, a small breach can turn into a global disaster. So here's the story in short. A 13-year-old Afghan boy from Kunduz sneaked into the landing gear of a KAM Airlines flight from Kabul. He miraculously survives a 2-hour flight at freezing altitudes and lands in Delhi. Airline staff spot him wandering on the runway and CISF takes him in for questioning. He admits he did it out of curiosity, not escape. Security checks find a red speaker in the wheel bay. Within hours, he is sent back to Kabul on the same flight. It's a tale of survival, recklessness, and a shocking loophole in aviation security. What are your thoughts on this? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow The Edge.